level is at close to about 10 trillion. We spend over 60% of our collections to pay those debts. The second issue this bill is trying to address is unemployment. We have 6 million members of our youth who are qualified to be in employment, but sadly, they are there getting wasted. The other issue this bill is addressing is the cost of living. Mr. Speaker, sir, as you are aware, the cost of unga is high, the cost of sugar is high, the cost of education is high, and yet, Mr. Speaker, sir, our people, even in all those circumstances, they want good roads, they want water, they want bursary for their children, they want to chase away darkness by having electricity. How else, Mr. Speaker, sir, are we supposed to address all those challenges by avoiding to pay taxes? Mr. Speaker, sir, my position is very simple. If you look at the provision on manufacturing, the finance bill has addressed clearly on the issue about our industries. And it's a sad story, Mr. Speaker, sir, because currently our manufacturing is only contributing 7.2% of our GDP. It is coming down from 9.2 a few years back. I know the manufacturers have an ambitious plan to raise that to about 30% by 2030, but that cannot be achieved if we do not protect our local manufacturers. And the way to support our local manufacturers is, number one, zero rate on the excise duty, especially on goods produced locally, but also put in a tax on the goods which are imported but which can be manufactured locally. For example, things like furniture, which come in from China and other countries, put excise duty on them. Goods like sugar, goods like iron and steel, which can be able to be manufactured locally. Because again, that's the only way we can be able to resuscitate our manufacturing. Number two, Mr. Speaker, sir, manufacturing support 40% of our employment. Today, as I said earlier, the biggest challenge is that we have highly educated young people, but they do not have employment. And the only way we can be able to address that is to ensure that we address the element of manufacturing, because that's the only way we can be able to place them in employment. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, is about the issue of a digital economy. As you are aware, Kenya is one of the leading countries in terms of innovation economy. And being that, the countries all around the Kenya, they look up to Kenya to just to copy what you are doing. Look at the way we have embraced the telephonic technology, the payment system, the lending system. The countries around in Africa, they are looking to Kenya as a shining star. But the question is, have Kenyans benefited from that bubbling economy? And that's why the proposal to put in a tax is for purposes of that industry to contribute to the nation, to contribute to the economy of this country, as we also along the way create employment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for that opportunity. And I support this bill.
Fatuma Jeho.